Alright guys, just a quick video here. Got a little weird email from YouTube today. Says, hey old iron finder, copyrighted content has been detected in your video. So one of the songs I was using off of my editing software, which I always double check and make sure it says they're free, which I guess that doesn't mean you can't get a copyright strike, which according to this, the visibility of your video is not impacted, but you can no longer monetize it. Technically, oh, hang on. Technically, I'm not monetized, but I can be. I've already reached the 500 subscriber mark and the 3,000 hours, which right now, as of this very moment, I'm at 652 subscribers and I think like 4,900 watch hours. So I'm close to the actual AdSense monetizing, but I'm not doing the supers or none of that. So anyways, if I was, this video would not be able to be monetized because of the song that I had on, the music I had on there. Says a copyright owner is now either monetizing it or receiving analytics about it. This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel. And it has the content used. It says the name of the song. Says what you can do. Leave the video as is if you're fine with the restrictions. You could edit out the segment by trimming, muting, or replacing the copyrighted content. You can always revert the changes. Submit a dispute to the content owner or re-upload the video if you can remove the copyrighted content with your own tools. So I could go back into Filmora and edit it out, or I could even do it on the YouTube video editor, which I don't know if I should leave it. I mean, obviously it's not going to hurt anything. I'm not technically monetized yet. If I ever did, that would be one video that would not be able to be monetized. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are on it. A couple other updates. The Ditch Witch Trencher, the 3500, I sold it yesterday. Guy was real happy with it. We ran it out here. I dug a trench and buried it back. I've got so many trenches and holes dug from testing equipment at it, ain't even funny. Back to the video, the copyright thing. Let me know what you think I should do about that. It was the last video I posted about the Ford Super Duty where I fixed the gas gauge. And like I said, it was just one of the little songs or pieces of music that's on Filmora that you can pick from. And like I said, I always looked. I've got a little box where you can see if it's free or not free. Basically it has a little blue jewel if it's free and it'll say free, or it'll have a little pink jewel and it's not free and it says something else, I don't remember. So now, and I've used that particular little piece of music on several videos, so I imagine before it's all said and done I'm probably gonna have to go back and remove it from, edit it out of all of them, because if I did get monetized, all them videos are going to be hurt. So okay, so enough of that. I've just about got the Ford ready to go. You can see I've got the little screw-in things in the headliner. I've got the interior light changed out to LED. I've got LED headlights in it now. Fuel gauge is working. All the gauges work now. I did put the new dimmer switch in, which did fix the high and low beam. So all that works. Let's see what else. I ordered 6 new tires again, and again I ordered 6 of the wrong ones. I ordered 6 trailer tires. So I've got to get that tended to. Then yesterday I fixed the lights, which, you know, I never did check these. I'll check them here in a second. I put 2 new lights in it because the original ones were just, they were in rough shape. They might have worked, they might not have. I just figured I'd go ahead and replace them. And while I was at it, I went ahead and wired in the wiring for my trailer plug. Now I still have to run a battery wire for my electric brakes and put a brake controller in, but that's, at least I've got these wires in. let me check the, oh, and then of course, see where I relocated the fuel nozzle and put a new cap on it with a little doohickey that keeps you from losing it, which will probably dry up and break off in this Texas sun this summer. I did put a little piece of diamond plate over this and screwed it down just to cover the hole, and I'm probably gonna stitch weld that so it ain't back there banging. Now the welding skid is still going to go on there, so it should technically cover it up. Yep, none of them work. So I still have to wire them in. Oh, and then I still got to cut these off and go buy some D-rings and put torch some bigger holes in here so that does not hold water. But I'll show you hazards. So yeah, so it's getting real close, guys. I was hoping, oh, and then I put this on. Since it is a stick, I can drive one hand and shift with the other. Just a little something for my comfort. And oh, and on this is going to be kind of a little update video too. Skid steer's back together and it's ready to go to work. This little machine has some hoses that are completely in two. So you got to get this off to get to the hoses. Well, it's all in one piece, engine cradle and all. And it'll come out. Everything's loose now, but I've got to come out this way because obviously the engine isn't going to fit under that. But while I was moving it around, this one wheel does not work. So I'm assuming this drives like a skid steer. It's got a hydraulic motor that runs these two and has to have some way to run this side, unless that's what that electronic switch does. It switches the flow over to here. Either way, I need to get in there because this one, and the front one here all roll. But this one does not. It acts like it's just, it rocks back and forth, but it acts like it's locked up. So I've got to tear into it and see, but I was going to go get hoses the other day and start putting hoses on, and then when I found out about that, I don't know if it's a planetary bat or if it's got a chain drive and maybe it's broke and locked up in there. But either way, when I found out about that, it's like, well, there ain't no, it's on the back burner now. So the main priority is getting this Ford on the road and legal. And I've got 6 more tires ordered now that are correct truck tires and the correct size of 235 85 16s. So when them come in, as soon as they come in, I'll call and get insurance on the truck. Once I get insurance, I can take it somewhere and get it inspected, get the tires mounted and get it inspected. And then after that, I can go down to the registration office and get the tags on it and new plates, and it'll be all 100% legal for going up and down the road. So, with that being said, I think I've got everything kind of under control. But like I said, I had a little issue with the email, which kind of surprised me, and especially since my video watches have dropped to nearly nothing. Out of probably the last 6 or so videos, they've got just barely over 100 views per video, and I have some that barely make it into double digits in 2 or 3 days. Like right now, I've got some that have 5 views, 10 views. I mean, I don't know what's going on, if it's something with YouTube or something with my videos, but and another thing, an update on the memory card situation. I actually had ordered a 256 megabyte card. I believe it's megabyte, maybe it's gigabyte. I don't even know what all that means anymore. Because I thought I had 16s that I bought at Dollar General, which actually I checked and there were 32s. I had 3 of them. And when you turn the GoPro on, when they were completely empty, you'd have like 20 minutes per card of recording. Well, I put the 256 in, and it's 11 hours of recording. Well, I bought that one right after I ordered it. My brother's like, "Hey, do you still need some memory cards for your GoPro?" And I'm like, "Yeah, kinda. Why?" "Oh, I've got all these old ones from my game cameras I don't use. I'll mail them to you." One of them is a 1 terabyte. It's the one that's in the camera right now. It has 47 hours of recording on it. I'm like, that's the only card I ever need, I guess. I really only need the 256 ones, one of them, because it records 47 hours. No, 11 hours, excuse me. So all these, I'm just so confused right now. I'm still thinking about the whole video copyright thing. So anyways, I don't record that much, and when I do, it's usually one video. It's just nice not to have to fill up all 3 cards, come in, and there's been times I've had to come in and download them and then delete them and then go back out and finish the video. So at least now I can get everything on 1 card. But I guess since I've got several of them, because he sent me the 1 terabyte and I think 2 or 3 256. So between the one I got, and I got 3 or 4 of them, and the 1 terabyte, I got enough to record weeks worth of videos, hours and hours worth. So I will never have to buy another SD card again, hopefully. I mean, it'd be nice if I was having to record that much and be monetized for that, but I'm not looking for that to happen anytime soon. So the one other thing I have left to do is hopefully soon I can upgrade this camera. It's old. I mean, it's new to me. It's a GoPro 5, I believe. And it doesn't have this just has a little tiny hole in the side of it from the microphone, and I need a better microphone. I actually bought a wireless set, but then there's no way to hook a wireless, Bluetooth or anything to this camera. So I really need to upgrade to a GoPro that has the plug-in, like these wireless mics I got, so that I can convert it to wireless, or I need to get one that has built-in Bluetooth and all that stuff. Either way, I need to kind of upgrade the technology on my camera. But at the same time, I was kind of hoping, to get monetized or something where I could afford to do that, because right now my work has pretty much came to a standstill. It always does this time of year. Well, it always slows down at this time of year. This year, it slowed down to the point where I had to go out and get a job, which sucks. But it's a job that I'm kind of still doing, the welding and fabrication, and he's just going to pay me through my business. So technically my business, I get to keep it up and running. But now I'm basically having to get up in the morning and go kind of clock in at a regular job. And I was hoping at my age I was never going to have to do that again. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get in there and upload this video. If you have any comments or any ideas on the whole music thing, let me know, because I really like to put music to my videos or sounds, especially if I'm doing like a time lapse and I'm speeding it up. I like to be able to mute it and then have some music playing. But if I can't, I can't. And if not, I got to figure out how to get some free music, and then that's just another thing I got to learn how to do. And I don't know. I'm still learning this whole YouTube thing as I go along. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. I don't know, it's more of a ask and informative type video and an update, kind of all combined into one. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.